What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And I'm coming back at you with the story from the Ayanna Jackson. She's the lady that accused Tupac and his friends of raping her. I got a chance to check out the interview. I believe it was late last week sometime. It was horrible. And from all the reports that I see on YouTube and everybody that has did a broadcast on this, everybody feels she's lying, and so do I. When you get an interview from someone, that is your she did an interview with with Vlad TV. Yeah, DjVlad. During an interview, normally you get some type of clarity about a situation. I didn't really get a lot of clarity because it had came out back then that Tupac, he was convicted of first degree of sexual assault. And so even he was convicted of that, but even though there was no forcible entry, there was no semen found, and she had consensual sex with the man, and I know a lot of people are like, yeah, you can have sex with somebody, but that don't mean that they ain't rape you. Her story it just does not sound right. Okay, so first, Ayanna Jackson claims that the guys that were in the room with her pulled off her clothes and they was talking about her. And then Ayanna claims that she straddled and had sex with Tupac while she was on top of him. Then Tupac got up and left. Then she said she had sex with Tupac while all the guys were in the room. Just that part right there, y'all. It just don't make sense, because my thing is this: you never have sex with a man while all his friends are in the room. You cannot do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was very confusing to me. I'm not saying anybody deserves to be raped, not at all, but you don't do stuff like that and expect for the situation to turn out good, is what I'm saying. You can't have sex with somebody and their friends are all in the room, because they're all going to get comfortable and they're going to want some too. Okay, so anyways, then she says while she was having sex with Tupac, the guys were all touching her. And I'm just looking like, if you allow that, then how can you say rape? You have to be in a sexual situation, you guys. You have to be very clear. You cannot have your man's friends touching you while y'all having sex. That's going to make them think they can have sex with you and do whatever they want. I was very confused off of that. Then Ayanna then claims that she didn't have sex with Tupac that night. She then says she was raped and said it wasn't consensual sex when everybody was in the room. That is the back and forth of the situation. Very back and forth. Because one minute she's saying that she had sex with Tupac in the room. No, not with Tupac in the room. With his friends in the room. And, she admitted she had sex with him. Then it seems like she's saying, well, she didn't have sex with him that night. Very confused. And Vlad, he was very much so confused too. Then she says at one point she didn't know Tupac left the room. And then at one point she says that Tupac left the room. It's like, what the fuck? Which one is it? Then she says Haitian Jack was in the room, and she began stuttering when she's saying it was an out-of-body experience. And she claims that during all of this, Tupac, when he was in the room, had her in a position where she couldn't move. And she said once she came to her senses, her and Charles Fuller was in the room. She claims that Haitian Jack had sex with her, Tupac, and some guy named Trevor. But she says that Charles Fuller never raped her. And he said at that time he would never, touch her. So just the story, you guys. Are you guys as confused as I am on you know, what happened with this situation? It never sounded right even back then. And hearing about it, now I'm getting her interview, which is supposed to be the foundation of clarity of, you know, well, this happened and this happened. Like I said, you cannot be hanging with a man and having sex with him in front of his friends. Can't allow the friends to touch on you and think that that situation is going to turn out normal. People are going to get comfortable and like, look, we all in here. Let's all get down. I'm not saying she deserved to be raped if that was the case. But we have to take responsibility for the situations we put ourselves in. And then it's just too confusing on it seemed like she had just met Tupac and had began having sex with him. You can't do stuff like that. And then you're saying, you know, you didn't have sex with him so much, and now you're saying rape, and it just seems like she put herself in a bad situation, just period, where it wasn't going to turn out right either way. I was not there, you guys. I do not know. I'm not at all saying she deserved to be raped if that did happen, but it just, like, there's holes in the story. It's not flowing. I'm not imagining and seeing. It just don't sound good from what I'm hearing. I'm trying to put this shit together and it still don't make sense, you guys. So you guys weigh in on this. Let me know, how did you feel about the interview? Did you feel like she was lying? Did you feel even more confused than ever? You know, let me know about this, you guys. And it's sad because Tupac had been sentenced, you know, the 4.5 years in prison, but he only ended up doing the 9 months. But just horrible for this whole situation. It just seemed like his life went down the drain. And I'm not at all stating that Tupac is innocent. Tupac definitely could have made better choices, but this situation just sounds very sketchy. So that's pretty much what I have to say on that, you guys. I got another message on Facebook about how, you know, you can support me and my channel. You could always support by buying a book off of Amazon, one of my ebooks. I am under the name Brandy Robinson. That is how you can support me. And you also can follow me on all social media, on Facebook at Brandy Robinson, on Instagram at brand new, this is all caps, brand new 715 on IG. All right, you guys, that's pretty much what I have to say on that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl Brand New, and I'm out.